Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to cover over update info on things that got added into PSO2 NGS today. Now, right away, I'm going to mention to you all, there is an incredible Meseta farm in the game currently. The Crimson Realm has been added back into the game. I actually made about 20 mil Meseta this morning, just in a few hours, like before making this video and stuff. So it's definitely a good time to get out there and make some money right now. But let's go ahead and jump on into the update info. So I'm going to mention to y'all right away, the Crimson Realm has been added to the game again, and this is going to be focusing over in the SEGA area. Currently, as of the time of this video, it's going to be focusing on the Dext base, but later on in the day, it's going to switch over to the newgenesis plant, I believe. So it should alternate back and forth between newgenesis plant and Dext base each day. But currently, during the Crimson Realm, if you're farming that, you can actually fight the driverless enemy inside of there, and the driverless enemy drops all the materials that you need for a new Augment capsule that's in the game, and it's a really powerful Augment capsule called Giga Triyal. And this is actually selling for a lot of money too. And you can also get all of the materials that you need for the other new capsule that we have, which was the High Steward Domina. So it's a really good time to make a lot of Meseta right now farming Crimson Realm. That dog enemy in particular, the driverless enemy, you get all the materials you need from killing it from the trial completion screen. And you can actually see me farming it some here in the background, some of the gameplay that I have that I'm going to be showing for y'all today. This is going to be me like doing an MPA, like killing the driverless, and also just like PSE farming and stuff. It's a really good time to make a lot of Meseta right now. So I do want to point out to you all, whenever it comes to killing the driverless enemy, you want to make sure that you use the Mars Hydra. Like if you see the core on that thing get broke and it gets downed, make sure you go into your Mars real quick and use the Hydra Blast, the one that charges up for 10 seconds. It does like 480,000 damage for criticals. So that's pretty much the key to success. If you have 8 people blasting that thing with a Hydra, it's gonna get melted. So when it comes to farming the new Crimson Realm area and over in the Dext space, it actually drops Aerodom weapons too. You get Aerodom weapons inside of the Crimson Realm. Now you'll be very overwhelmed very quickly with the amount of Aerodoms that you'll have clogging up your inventory and your storage and everything. So I would suggest, like after each PSC burst, like to just go through and open up your inventory real quick and just discard all the junky like EX Aerodoms that you don't want, and make sure that you look out for some of the popular combos like the Risky Endure Pain PB and the Lively HP. That one in particular usually sells pretty well. Also the Burn PP, Hysterical Strength, and Endure PB boost as well. That's also another one that's highly sought after. So you'll get overwhelmed very quickly with a full inventory if you're not like keeping up on trying to discard those every once in a while. It's a new OP Augment capsule in the game, and this is Giga Triyal. So this is a new trial capsule. In order to get the materials from this, you're going to have to fight the driverless enemy, which is in the current Crimson Realms. Now, Crimson Realm has been added to the Dext base as well as the newgenesis plant too over in SEGA. So both of those areas got rank 2 now, and per day they're just going to be alternating which zone is like a Crimson zone. So you're pretty much going to be farming in whichever one of those is highlighted for the day. Currently, as of this morning, it's going to be Dext base. So sadly, later on tonight, it's going to switch over to newgenesis plant. You're going to be trying to farm those driverless enemies like from the trials. That's where you're going to be actually getting the Prog Tria materials that you can craft these with. Now these actually drop Mega Trial inside of the Crimson Realm too from that trial as well. So you actually get everything that you need to craft these. These actually have really good stats to them. They add 3 PP, 4.5% potency, 1% damage resistance, and 5% all down resistance. So it's all complete positives, and it has a really high damage potency too, all attack and everything. So this is a really highly sought after item. These are actually selling in the player markets for a lot of Meseta right now too. These are selling for about 4 million roughly around the time of this video. They should probably stay around there too, because pretty much everybody's going to be needing these in their builds. So this is a really good drop. It's a really good time to farm up some Meseta right now. So Xiemi shop has been updated, so there's actually a lot more stuff that you can get inside of here. There's some more alpha reactors, most importantly, I would say at the bottom down here. If you come down here, you can actually trade in for 250 more of those, so that's a nice sizable chunk of Meseta that you'll be able to get. And they've also added in all sorts of other things inside of here too, so just go through and check it out. I'm sure you'll probably have loads of seasonal points just like I do from running all the newgenesis plant, and also they updated Dext today too, so it's a nice seasonal point increase if you're doing all that farming out there going into the PSE zones and stuff. There is a lot more of these Halloween SP scratch tickets in here, and a couple of different like little like vital gauges and just various little things, so be sure to go through here and check it out. But we do have a new SG support item select October 24. SG scratch has been added into the game. It's brought back all those like fix a support item enhancement items and stuff like that. It's pretty nice, got some really good rewards inside of it. The prize frequency bonus in particular If you're scratching on it at 70 times, it's pretty costly to get there, but at 70 times you can get a Grand Dreadkeeper 2 S capsule, which is pretty valuable, I would say. And at 95 times is the magic item too. You get the preset skill enhanced material not required item there. That allows you to take a weapon or an armor from fix a 4 to fix a 5 without needing any additional items or anything. So we did get an AC scratch in the game today, the Accessory Revival October 24. So this is a bunch of revived accessories, and this actually has incredible like items inside of it. If you go through the prize listing here, there is loads of stuff in here that has been like hot items, like the sphere accessories, the photon crown, all sorts of things. So definitely go through and check it out. A lot of this stuff was like 50 mil items and stuff. So if you're into whaling, this scratch will make you a ton of Meseta probably. And it's all things that'll probably be like expensive in the future too, once the revival's gone. So definitely be sure to check it out. You might be able to snag up some of these things for a decent price right now while this accessory scratch is going on. Definitely is a good idea to look through the prize listing there. I was pretty blown away actually by all the stuff that was inside of here that is like really big name items and stuff that got revived. It's definitely worth checking out. So currently there is a little bit of a bug going on in the game. As of the time of me making this video this morning, my friends in my alliance was actually able to do the urgent quest twice. But on the SEGA website, they have listed that the double urgent quest is not supposed to happen until the 29th of October. So it seems like there's a little bit of a bug or an error. We wasn't supposed to get double urgent quests this soon. But if SEGA doesn't turn it off, currently you can actually run urgent quest twice. As of this morning that happened, he was able to do 2 of them this morning. I don't know if SEGA can just adjust that on the fly. I'm assuming that they can. So they might actually turn it off to where it's just like single UQ like it's supposed to be currently. But so just keep that in mind. You might actually be able to run your urgent quest twice right now. So just look at it. Whenever you go to start up the quest, it'll actually show you in the bottom left can be completed like 1 time or can be completed 2 times. Now that my alliance mates did say whenever they was running it, they did tell me that the HP of the enemies and stuff wasn't actually nerfed like it's supposed to be during the double urgent quest. So it's definitely a little bit of a mistake and an error on SEGA's end with this happening, because this wasn't supposed to happen until next week actually. So I do want to point out to you all, we do have an NGS headline coming up soon, so that's going to be coming up on Tuesday. I'm going to leave a link in the video description below so y'all can go check that out, turn your notification on so you can see it when it comes up. I'm hoping that we're going to have some good stuff coming up here in November. I'm sure there's going to be like lots of limited time quests, because we haven't had a limited time quest throughout all of October. So for sure that's going to be there. Plus it was a bunch of them on the roadmap too. It should be like 5 of them, I think. But hopefully it's going to be some interesting things, so be sure to check it out. So we do have a couple of Arks record rankings going on this week. First I'll mention is the Arrow Runner Solo. Now this one is actually over in South Alio. You can find it down in South Alio. It's the really large cocoon. And then the other one is going to be Wild Avalanche Solo. Now this one is over in Central Cavaris, and this one is a Tector class only. So Arrow Runner is for all classes and Wild Avalanche is for Tector only. And I'll go ahead and open up the world map here and show you all where you would find these. So over here in Central Cavaris at this cocoon right here, this is where you would find the Wild Avalanche. And then down here in Alio, down in South Alio, at this large cocoon right here, the one that it's like a tower cocoon, this is Arrow Runner. This is where you would find this one. So this one's going to be for all classes, and then the one for in Cavaris is going to be for the Tector only class. So make sure you go out there and do at least a run of each. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.